Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Aladdin. Let's do it. Aladdin is an adventure, comedy, family film from director Guy Ritchie and Disney. The movie stars Mena Massoud, Naomi Scott, Will Smith, Navid Negahban, Marwan Kenzari, Nasim Pedrad, and Billy Magnussen. A kind-hearted street urchin and a power-hungry Grand Vizier vie for a magic lamp that has the power to make their deepest wishes come true. First off, I'd just like to say thanks to my friends at InTheSeats.ca for hooking me up with passes to the screening. In the Seats is a movie and TV review website based here in Toronto. Sometimes I write for them too. I will leave a link in the description. I hope you go on over, check them out, show them some love. Now, I'll admit, I went into Aladdin a little bit pessimistic. I thought Guy Ritchie was a really odd choice for director, and I hadn't really liked the trailers. You know what? I really enjoyed this movie. It's a lot of fun, it's very funny, and the musical numbers are great. But let's talk about acting first, and the big question is Will Smith as good as Robin Williams? No. Of course not. And that's not a slight against Will Smith. Robin Williams is amongst a handful of people in the history of the world who were that talented. The dude was a shooting star. Having said that, Will Smith is fantastic in this movie. No, his singing is maybe not on par with some of the other cast, but the dude is all in on this role. He's hilarious. He's got some really genuinely touching moments. His energy and his timing are both great. And he's got wonderful chemistry with Meena Masood, who plays Aladdin, which of course you need. And I thought Meena Masood was quite good himself. I also just found out he grew up like 15 minutes from where I live, so that's kind of cool. But he inhabits the character in a way that is simultaneously both fresh and familiar. He's very likable, he can sing, and he's got a dance scene. I don't know if it was him or a double. If it was him, dude, respect. Naomi Scott as Jasmine, for me, was the standout performance in the whole movie. Her singing voice is unreal. She's also very funny. Again, her chemistry with Meena Masood is really, really good. Again, that's really important for this movie. And I like the way they updated her character. They kept themes of the character from the original and just explored them a little more deeply, and that worked really nicely. I loved Nasim Pedrad in this movie because I love Nasim Pedrad. The only performance that didn't work for me was Marwan Kenzari as Jafar. He was just so milquetoast. He had about as much charisma as like a later season Bran Stark. Bring me the lamp. And it's just not menacing at all. Maybe that's how he was told to play it. Maybe it's not the actor's fault, but it didn't work. Visually, though, this movie is lavish, it's lush, the colors pop, the costumes are gorgeous, and it really does feel like a real-world adaptation of the original movie. And most of the visual effects, particularly with Abu and Iago, are really, really strong. The CGI in the genie doesn't look that much better than it did in the trailer, but I did find my eyes kind of got used to it. As I said, I do think that Guy Ritchie was a weird choice. He's got a very specific style. Fortunately, that doesn't really make its way into this movie too much. I didn't look at this movie and go like, oh yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie movie. There are, however, a couple of moments where he does that sort of fast slow-mo thing that he does, and it feels incredibly out of place. I really enjoyed Aladdin, and I really didn't think I was going to. It's very funny, it's charming, the music is great, the leads are wonderful, and while it is pretty faithful to the original, there's enough new material here to make it worth checking out. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Aladdin, and I think I'm gonna give Aladdin a
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa. Show some respect, boy, genuflect down on one knee.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen Aladdin? What did you think about it? What is your favorite live-action Disney remake so far? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.